evening and welcome to Jumpers for Goalposts. God knows we've had our problems so far, but I'm pleased to say none of the guests have been allowed into the bar before tonight's show. I'm Clive Graham and my favourite Genesis album is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Our two team captains are Ron Manager and Tommy Steen. Roddy, tell us about your team.
Well, you know, isn't it? Spank the dead donkey. Oh, Coronation Street. Had an affair with Mike Baldwin. She's 2 feet taller than the short arse. Oh, everybody is. Enduring image, isn't it? Please welcome the marvellous Fiona Allen. Isn't it? He presented Live and Kicking with Zoe Ball. He's been in The Priory and Natalie Appleton. He has... He has no musical talent whatsoever himself, but hangs about on the pop periphery. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pop world's most popular peripheral presenter, Jamie Theakston.
Thank you very much, Ron. Now, Fiona, you're lovely and funny, which is a rare combination in a lady, but that programme you do, the pony one, that's got 2 other women in it and a woman producer, it's got to be a living hell, hasn't it?
No.
Thank you, my love. Tommy, who have you got for us?
Good evening, Clive.
Oh, good evening, Tommy.
Good evening, Tommy and Clive.
Good evening, Ron.
Thank you.
Right, she knows her football. She currently presents Top of the Pops Plus. She's presented The Big Breakfast. In fact, she's worked on countless shows and countless channels you and I have never even heard of, let alone watched. Ladies and gentlemen, it's wee Lisa Rogers. As an homage to my next guest, we have all committed the most heinous fashion atrocity known to man. It's a haircut the time forgot. The mullet. That's right.
I'm keeping
I
mine.
give you fashion guru and footballing legend Chris Waddle.
Our first round is called Hairy Monsters, and I'll be asking the teams to identify a well-known footballer or celebrity with their face removed and only their hair remaining. Ron, here's your first hairy monster.
Picture of a mullet there, isn't it? It's quite spectacular, isn't it, Chris? Look at it.
Who is it, Ron?
Flowing freely about the shoulders, yet reasonably short around.
Looking at their arms and legs, is it Martina Navratilova?
Your final answer?
Andre Agassi.
Oh, come on, we're only laughing.
There's no place for laughter here. They laugh.
Oh,
you
wait.
quiz.
We think... Can I
Certainly.
say that?
Go on, tread all over me.
Is it Andre Agassi?
Please.
Let's have a look and see if you're right.
Oh,
Yes! OK, Tommy's team. Here's your first hairy monster.
Are those breasts or boy
Well,
breasts?
I may get into...
Do you know, half the fun is finding out.
Yeah, I can't feel them though.
Who is that?
OK.
Yes.
It's not Fatima Whitbread, is it?
It could be. Can I have your final answer, please?
OK, come on, Chris. You see.
Rambo, Sylvester Stallone.
Let's have a look and see.
She'll be thrilled with you.
Ron's team, your last hairy monster.
Ah, well, now... I think that is Twaddle. I think it is. In his younger days, yes. There's a hint of Pierce
is it,
about
Ron?
it, isn't it?
Have you dyed your hair? Sorry.
No, it was lighter when he was younger. I followed his career with interest. His hair career, not his footballing one.
Who is it?
It might be Stuart Pearce.
Make your bloody mind.
Who is it?
Chris Waddle.
Right, let's have a look and see if you're right. Yeah.
It was sunny that day.
Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never...
Do you know, actually, looking at you, Tommy, that hair, you look like the old lawman on a song about you. Son of a fisherman from Aberdeen, played for his country when only 17. His skills and his magic, a sight to be seen. Dennis Law doesn't want a nuclear war.
There you go. Tommy's team, your next hairy monster. Ouch.
Oh, come on.
Toya?
Bonnie Tyler?
Bonnie Tyler?
OK, I'm going with that, yes. Oh, yeah? Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler, let's have a look and see.
It's a dobber.
Anita Dobson. At the end of that round, the scores are in second place with 4 points, Interstein, but leading with 6, AC Ron. Now, before we move on, have you got any hobbies, Jamie?
Yeah, I collect footballing memorabilia.
What sort of things have you got?
Signed shirts, mainly Brighton programmes. Brighton
All right.
Hove Albion is my team, so...
So a bunch of old shite. Good. Excellent.
Fair enough, and a fair anecdote. Now, Ron, your son Ferenc's got an interesting hobby, hasn't he? Remind us again what it is.
He collects ping pong balls.
He doesn't mind if they're dented or not, does he?
No,
How old is he now, Ron?
42.
Tommy, I suppose I've got to ask, have you got any hobbies?
Yep. Paragliding, glass blowing and trees.
I personally enjoy Spanish basketball. Another one of my many interests is my collection of photographs from outside fast food restaurants. And I've papered the whole kitchen with pictures of Nosh, and I must say it looks very appetising as I come in from the lounge. Right. It's time for our film round. This week, 2 top Premiership footballers are going to describe their own interests or hobbies. Each team has to tell us who they are. It's as simple as that, Ron. So get stuck in. Here's your first film.
You could say I'm a smooth operator, computer operator. Even though I type away for hours, my real aim is clean sheets. At work, I stand in front of the net. At play, I sit in front of it. I've seen red, but never when playing in orange.
Who's that, Ron?
He said he was a smooth operator, but I know it's not Sade.
She hasn't done anything for ages, has she?
Not to you, no.
No. I was going to say, there was a goalkeeping clue in there. And
There
I
was,
thought
I
it might have
believe.
been Westerveld, at the Liverpool keeper.
Full name.
Sander?
But yes, Jamie. But I do feel that it wasn't
OK, right.
because he made he said he saw red, but he wears orange. So I'm guessing
Right.
he's a Dutch player.
OK.
I think it might be Dennis Bergkamp, despite the clean sheet reference.
You know, you transfixed me there.
Back here, mate.
Not first time.
What do you reckon, Westerveld?
Oh, I think you're absolutely right.
Let's have a look and see who it is.
Hello there. It's Sander Westerveld.
No, it wasn't Sander Westerveld. It was Sander Westerveld.
Tommy, here's your mystery man.
Good.
I like to serve and volley. I prefer the direct approach. I've played on grass at Wimbledon. Scoring is my chief aim. I like bird watching. I've been amongst canaries, eagles and owls. I wanted some tips from Martina Hingis, so I've been playing in Switzerland. You cannot be serious in the crazy gang.
Well, it's tough, but who is it?
No doubt at all in Chris's mind. Chris.
It's a Chief Effin Akuku.
Let's have a look and see if you're right.
Did you guess? Afani Koku.
Yes. End of that round, the scores are on 6 points, Interstein, but leading by 2 points, clearly, AC Ron. It's now time for my least favourite part of the show. It's Ron's tip. Ron, get it over with.
Not bad for an old fella. Look. Chris! Now, you had a long career as a player. Indeed, at times it seemed to go on for centuries. But, you know, I bet in the early days you didn't see much of this. Isn't that disgusting? Never mind football management, it's nose management these people need. Look, in my day, we all coughed up a good wad of lung butter now and then. It was part of the game. But this snot rocket business is simply not on. So may I suggest this? Simply place your nose in this or similar piece of cloth and blow. There you have it. My top tip is the handkerchief.
Thank you, Ron. Lisa, gob or snot rocket, which do you prefer?
Gob.
Fiona, how do you get rid of surplus mucus?
Do you know, I use a handkerchief.
I'm very fond of the balsam-impregnated tissue at the moment. In fact, I'm wearing a couple.
And I've just got time to give you the half-time scores from a couple of other quizzes before the break. Over at A Question of Sport, it's John Parrott 2 and cheeky Alec Hoist 4. And on Countdown, Brian Davis from Spalding has left himself with a mountain to climb by choosing 10 consonants. Where do they get these people? See you after the break. Welcome back to Jumpers for Goalposts. I'm Clive Graham. As you can see, we've all had a hair update during the interval. We now present you with the modern curtains look. Flattering? You be the judge. Now, we're kicking off the second half with Tommy's tip. Tommy, what is your tip?
A badly burnt pan can be a domestic nightmare. Oh. Particularly if it's your favourite. Scrambled egg, a sauce that's caught, burnt rice. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Fill the pan with water. Add a scoosh of washing up liquid and put it in a very low oven or the warming segment of your Aga or Ray-Ban and leave it overnight. In the morning, et voila! Clean pan.
Right, we're all bored with football, so let's have a bored with football round. Managers, this round is for guests only, so butt out. There are 3 categories you can choose from: books, pop and coiffure. Jamie, choose your category, please.
Pop.
When was National No Dandruff Day?
Is that not the coiffure?
I can't help you.
Oh, OK.
It was a day.
Tuesday.
Well,
The 14th of April.
No! 6th of October. Can name your category, please, Mrs.
Coiffure.
What colour is the Incredible Hulk?
I think he was green.
He was green. Well done, my darling. Lisa, category, please.
Yeah, I'll go with coiffure, please.
Who were underground, overground and wombling free?
Who were?
Yeah, who were?
The
Who are?
Wombles of Wimbledon, common are we?
Yes, indeed.
Very good.
Uncle Bulgaria, he can remember.
Making good use of the things that we find, things
Things
that the everyday folk leave
Yes,
behind.
yes.
Absolutely.
Uncle Bulgaria.
It's a funny little thing we all did. Well done,
I like
everyone.
Orinoco.
OK, Chrissy, my friend.
I'll go for coiffure as well.
How big is the average head louse?
How big?
How big is that, Chris?
Less than a millimetre.
Less than a millimetre.
Actually, they're 3 millimetres long. Unlucky there. At the end of that slightly odd round, second place with 7 points, it's Interstein. Leading by 2 clear points, it's AC Ron.
bored with football, not I, for one, you turncoats. Oh, have a look at these 80s legends as they weave their soccer magic.
Oh, that changed a bit.
I don't know what you're laughing at. I bought that.
That was quite awesome, Christopher. You know, really marvellous, isn't it? I wonder, could you write out the words to verse 3 for me, only that one's always eluded me, and me and Joan Manager, that's my wife, isn't it? This lovely lady. Oh, you know, we'd love to have a crack at that on karaoke night down the local pub.
Right, the next round, we go down the training ground. Obviously not a real training ground. We're in a television studio. It simply wouldn't fit. No, it's a mock-up of a typical urban street, minus the cider-swilling scoundrels who seem to dog our every step these days. This round is called Haircut 100. Fiona, please make your way over to the board. You have got to match the haircut to the year from which it comes. And here to judge, it is one of the most famous barbers the world has ever known. Please give a wholehearted jumper's welcome to the barber's barber. It's Nicky, something for the weekend, sir, Clark. Nicky, can you tell us what those haircuts are, please?
Yes, well, we have the curtains,
Sure.
we have the pineapple,
Right.
we have the basin,
Yes.
and, of course, the legendary comb-over.
Great! It's Fiona! You've got 15 seconds to match the haircuts to the bonces on the right and the year. Your 15 seconds start now!
Yeah,
Hurry
this
up!
is the basin. No, this is the... No, hold on, that one's the curtain. This one's the curtains, that one's the basin.
Get on with it!
Shut up!
Don't put her off.
No,
I don't know.
that one. Oh, shush!
That's it. 15 seconds up.
Upset her now.
You're not taking this seriously, are you?
Sit down! Sit down, manager!
Let a man do it. Sorry, love. I'm sorry, but... Nicky, can you tell us the score, please?
Here we have, in 1970, it
Right.
should have been, of course, the comb-over.
Yeah.
The basin, this one,
Yes.
should have been in 1986.
Fair enough.
The curtains, of course, we saw in 1997.
Yes, and again
And, of course,
here.
the lovely pineapple actually was right 1995.
2 points there to Ronnie's team. OK, Lisa, you're up. Nicky, can you tell us the new haircuts, please?
OK, the new ones, we have the peroxide crop, we have the bubble perm, we have the short back and sides, and lastly, the big girl's blouse.
I use your hair in a can. It's very good product indeed.
OK, Lisa, match the daft haircuts to the year. You have 15 seconds, starting now.
What's that again? Peroxide.
Hurry up.
Oh, look, it's fell down. Oh, nearly had my fingers off then, Nicky.
OK, thank you very much. Well done, Lisa. Now, Nicky, what's the
Well,
score?
she's done very well. She's got all 4 right.
At the end of that round, the scores are 11 points each. Now, we've been having a good-natured laugh at extracurricular singing careers tonight, and we're going to continue doing so. Ron, you recorded a Christmas album of Fireside Favourites not too long ago, and unfortunately for you and everyone else, our researchers have quite literally exhumed a copy of the video. Have a look at this.
It's Christmas time, and there's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade.
And Emmanuel, I pray to you, you can spread a smile.
joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. You scumbag, you mugger, you treat lousy bugger. It's Christmas, your heart, I pray that it's our last. And the boys in my pretty choir still singing Galway Bay. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
Ron, you've got some balls.
Quite right, Tommy. Roll up your sleeves, everyone. It's time for the last round of the game, the quickfire round. Fingers on buzzers. I ask questions, you answer, and hopefully we get points. Who said, I never predict anything and I never will do? Ron.
I can't predict what he's going to say.
Have to hurry you. It is a quickfire round after all. Too late.
Ron Atkinson.
Gaza. What car does Sven-Goran Eriksson drive? A Ferrari?
No, a Volvo.
Yes.
Yes!
Get your finger on.
Man City's Darren Huckabee said he'd like to be washed up on a desert island with which film star? Bridget Bardot, Julia Roberts or Robert De Niro? Yes.
Julia Roberts.
No, Robert De Niro. Where did Gilliam
Are you
Chen,
looking at me?
Paul Scally go to buy
Well,
fish?
there's nobody else here, isn't it? Oh, well, marvellous. That really gets Mrs. Manager going when I do that.
Shut up, you balm pot.
In October, which Chelsea star helped to catch an escaped convict? Frank LeBoeuf or Dennis Wise?
Frank LeBoeuf.
Yes, the whinger.
Well done.
According to The Sun, what was Brooklyn Beckham's first word?
Hello.
No, scumbag. What is Robbie Fowler's middle name?
Oh, no!
It's all over. And at the end of the contest, in second place with 11 points, Interstein, for this week's winners, AC Ron. So there we have it. The winners are Ron's team. Congratulations and a huge thank you to all our guests, Fiona Allen, Jamie Theakston, Lisa Rogers, Chris Waddle and Vicky Clark. Nobody goes home hungry from Jumper, so we've got our local fishmonger to bring us some freshly grilled mullet. Next week, our guests will be Bernie Eccleston, Bernie Winters, Bernie the Bolt and a selection of Bernie Inns. Wish you were here. We will be. Bye for now.